Has this ever happened to you? You've been in the gym for at least a couple of months and everything seems to be going great. You're getting bigger, leaner, stronger, and you can start to see these results day by day. But eventually, you hit a wall, and it seems like everything you do just doesn't make anything happen. Your body looks the same every day, same as your strength. It feels like you can't make progress anymore. But don't worry, friend. I'm going to help you build muscle again and also explaining how this stuff works so you can better understand what you need to do. Now, the first thing that you have to take in mind is that there are two big underlying factors that you can apply and help you increase how much results you are getting in the gym. Keep in mind that neglecting these will also give you decreased results. So I recommend that you stay to the end in order to see if you are halting your progress. Okay, the first factor is eating. Your muscles are made out of stuff, and to get bigger muscle, you need to get more stuff from the outside world. So that will result in your body having enough stuff to put in the muscles, thus making them bigger. And so that stuff should contain these three things. First one is protein. Your body needs a good amount of protein to use it to build the extra amount of muscle. I say extra because after the first months of lifting weights, your body thinks it has enough muscle and doesn't need to produce more. But if you're coming with an extra amount of protein and you also train hard, it will have to store that protein somewhere, and that place is your bicep. But if you're not eating enough protein, your body literally doesn't have enough raw materials to do that, so it won't build muscle. And here's the thing, you could be training very hard to stimulate growth to your muscles, but if it doesn't have enough protein, your body won't have the resources necessary to build that muscle. It's like trying to build something, but you don't have the materials. How are you supposed to build that water park? You just cannot do that without materials. It won't come out of thin air, and the same logic applies to your muscles. Now, keeping in the theme with eating, let's talk about calories. Your body can take all the protein in the world, but if you're eating an insufficient amount of calories, it won't emphasize muscle growth. Rather, it will utilize that protein for energy and keeping your vital functions running smoothly. Think about what I said earlier about having extra resources in order to build muscle. So, in this case, when the resources are scarce, your body will choose keeping your brain alive rather than giving you a wider back. Now, how many calories should you eat to get muscle growth? Well, as a general rule, eating and maintenance will get enough calories for your body to promote muscle growth and very good results if you are eating at a slight surplus, which is about 250 calories on top of your maintenance. If you want to find out how to calculate your calories so you know how much you need to eat, I have a video that goes in depth about this topic. Now that you got a point, you might ask, calories of what? What should I eat? And that's the third point of this topic. You should eat mostly healthy foods. I say mostly because a cookie or something like that won't melt your muscles away. But typically, try to eat 80% of your diet based off healthy foods. And also, by healthy foods, I mean unprocessed foods. So stuff like meat, eggs, veggies, fruits, nuts. You got the idea. So that's the eating part. But before continuing to the next principle, I have a quick plug to make. I'm doing one-on-one fitness coaching. So if you need any help fitness related, check the link in the description and we'll book a call and I'll help you achieve your dream body or anything fitness related. Now let's get back to the number 2 underlying factor, and that is rest, relaxation and sleep, aka the recovery process. Now enough sleep means an average of 9 hours. Sleep is critical because it's the most anabolical thing that your body can do, which builds the most amount of muscle in one sitting, especially if you consume enough food. So this is non-negotiable. Now, regular relaxation, roughly about 2 hours, usually on the end of the day. In this way, you can really prepare your body for a good sleep. Do any activity that relaxes you because that is huge in dropping that training fatigue, so you can come back the next day ready for a hard workout. And lastly, try to manage stress, and as little stress as you can. Of course, that doesn't mean to lay in bed all day. Just when you're doing your daily activities, try to avoid the unnecessary anger moment. Stuff like yelling at someone in traffic, finishing up that annoying project, dealing with angry clients. You need to decide for yourself how much stress is actually good for you and how much occupies your mental capacity, because high levels of stress are catabolic. This stuff works really simple. You just have to analyze for a day or two what you're doing, and if actually yelling at the Adidas employee is worth your while and worth your mental capacity. And so these are the two biggest underlying factors that can increase or decrease your muscle growth depending on what you are doing. I hope that this video gave you great understanding and how you should adapt your daily life in order to get as much muscle as possible. Also, subscribe and check the link in the description. Until then, have an amazing day.